Hey everybody, welcome to In the Kitchen with Tally Faye. Hope everybody's doing good today. I am in here working. I'm holding my phone right now because I want to show y'all the stuff on the stove real quick, and then I'm gonna set my little stand up by the stove so we can see the skillet deal. But what I got going on, what I want to tell you is this is it's a lemon, garlic, and spinach chicken pasta dish, okay? And it's all in one skillet, other than the fact that I'm doing my pasta right now. I'm getting my pasta cooked up, and this is that, that one that I can't never say the word, that penne. You use whatever pasta you want, okay? I just happen to love this pasta because it's kind of a thick pasta. But I've got that going, and I'm going to cook it until it's al dente. You want to stop it. You don't want it too much, right? And in this skillet here, I have going my chicken meat, and it's got a lot of black pepper on it with garlic powder, and I'm cooking it up in some olive oil, okay? So I'm going to cook this till it's done and take it up, and then we're going to put everything in this skillet and put it together. That's my plan with it, okay? Because I've got my spinach, it's still in the fridge, but I've got me some green onions cut up, and there's my lemon zest. Where's it at? There it is. And I'm going to juice this lemon. So we're going to use this juice of a lemon, the zest from it, and I've got about 3 green onions cut up here, and that's probably half a pound bag of that pasta in particular. And then I've got like 3, see, I like y'all know I'm a dark meat girl, right? So I like the boneless, skinless thighs, but do the breast in it if that's what you want, okay? So I'm going to get this to the point that I can get it taken up, and then I will set up, and I'll be right back, and we'll start doing it in the skillet. It's good stuff, y'all. Okay, I got my chicken done, and I just have it taken up in a bowl here to the side. See, it's done and ready. So I've got that part finished. My pasta is ready. I've got it in here. I'm just letting it sit here because I want to use some of this liquid in my skillet when I get ready to get to that point of it, okay? But right now, let me do this. Let's see. There we are. Look at y'all see all that goodie in there? That's olive oil that I fried that chicken meat in, and then there's all the little goodies. So see, there's just a little splash of that olive oil in there. And that's a good thing, especially with all that stuff in there. And that's got the garlic and the black pepper in there as of right now, right? So, what I'm going to do is get my green onions that I chopped up. I'm going to get them in here. Get them ready. I'm going to stir them around just a little bit. You just want to cook them just for a minute. They don't have to be like totally cooked, but you want them to get, I don't know, not sauteed, but, just kind of clear up a little bit. Let them clear. Let them change color somewhat, okay? So we're going to get this going, and let me see. I want to make sure I got me some this is heavy whipping cream, but that's my cream I'm going to use. I have this opened. I just got that yesterday, so I have to open a new jug of it. I've got me some minced garlic here that I'm going to use. Get that open. I'm going to use some crushed red pepper. And, I probably want me some more. Let me see if I can get to it. Black pepper here. Get me some black pepper opened up, and I have my little salt dish ready. So, there's salt, minced garlic, crushed red pepper, cream, black pepper, and let's see where we're at on it. And I'm just cooking, y'all. This is another one of those deals where we're just cooking, okay? There's not any exact amount to this stuff. You're going to do this and season it to taste, but as long as you know what the ingredients are, you can make however much of it you want, right? You can make however much you want of it. Alright, I've got that onion where I want it good enough. turn my fire down here. We're back off on the heat just a little bit. All right, there's some green onion. And now I'm going to go ahead and take, let me get a spoon here. I'm going to get me a good heaping teaspoon of this. I want more in there. I like garlic. Okay, there's my garlic. Some black pepper. I'm going to do some salt. Be careful with that because my cheese is salty as well, right? Let's stir this around in there just a minute. Gotta be careful because that garlic will burn, right? Get them kind of stirred up together, cooking together. And now I'm fixing to put some of my pasta water in here. So I'm just going to take this ladle and do that right there, okay? A little pasta water there. Okay. Now we got our, man alive, this is popping with some flavor already, y'all. Do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my lemon zest. That in there. This is going to be so good, y'all. Alright, I got my zest going in it. Now I want to juice my lemon. And cut this thing up real quick. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just do it through this little strainer here. Let me get it, y'all. Okay. I'm going to just do this right here. Just got me a little strainer and do it just like that. Squeeze this one whole lemon in there. Alright. Got that. Stir this around a little bit. Okay. There we are with that. Now, I'm going to take my cream. I'm just going to pour me some cream in here, y'all. How creamy you want it, right? And I'm going to take this, I didn't have as much Parmesan cheese as I thought I had. So I'm going to take what's left in this bag. And believe it or not, I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of what's in this little shaker bottle. And let's stir that around and see what that gives me. I bet that's going to give me a great sauce. I thought I was going to need more, but I think that's going to work, y'all. We want to get this going where it's bubbling and everything's all your little cheese bites are melted together. And this is where I make up my mind if I want to put a little more cream in it or a little more pasta water, you know. But when I dip my pasta up out of there, it'll have, you know, some water drippings in it, kind of like. I'll put me just a little more, just because I want to. And right here is where I'm going to add my crushed red pepper. Now that's up to you, right, on how hot you want it. And y'all know I'm a spicy girl. I want some red pepper bites in there, a little pop of it here and there. It's just so good. See, I want a little bit more than that even. By the time I add my pasta in there and my chicken, you know. Doesn't that look good, y'all? Let's let it bubble. Come on and bubble. Y'all, I love this dish. I love lemon dishes. And I'm eating this one because Buzz is not here tonight. Or this evening anyway. He'll be here tonight, but for this evening he's not going to be here, and so I get to cook something that I really like, and this is not one of his favorite dishes. So, you know, I don't know if it's a man thing or whatever, but either way, I know us ladies will like this dish. We love lemon chicken and stuff like that, right? I almost put some lemon pepper on my chicken when I was cooking it, but I knew that I was going to be putting the lemon zest and the lemon juice in here, you know, and everything. So really you just want a hint of it is what you're wanting, right? You don't want it to be total lemony. Okay, we're bubbling, y'all. Now we're fixing to get this pasta out of here. I love this big heavy pasta noodle. Like I say, this one's my favorite. And I did, you know, about half a pound. One of those pound bags of it or whatever, you know. Stir this up and see where I'm at on it. Because I want plenty of sauce with mine. I'm a sauce girl too. I like sauce. Some people just want it, you know, lightly coated or whatever. I want me some sauce, be able to dip my bread in it or something, right? Have you a big old hunk of crusty bread? Dip off in there and eat with that. Okay, I've got my pasta in there. Now I'm fixing to grab my spinach. Let me grab that while this is sitting here bubbling. Okay, I'm just going to put it in here just like this, y'all. Just a handful of it. Couple handfuls, because you know spinach cooks down. So we're going to do about that much. See, doesn't it look crazy like it's a whole lot? But it's really not. Not when it cooks down. If you've cooked with spinach, you know that it cooks down to literally nothing. We get this cooked, and then we'll stir our chicken in. We got to get this spinach cooked down just a little bit. Let it break down. Oh, I lost a spinach leaf in the floor. Now, see, I think here's where I can add me. What did I do with my... Oh, here it is. I want to add me a little bit more of my pasta water now. Okay, and you just have to judge that. If you think it's looking a little dry, you know, add you some of your pasta water. So, you know, when your pasta's done, don't drain it out in the sink in a strainer. You know, save your pot and just get you something to dip your pasta out with, and that way you have your pasta water to work with along the way if you're needing it. Y'all, this is looking good. It's gonna be delish. No doubt about it. I'm gonna go ahead now that my, let's see. What did I do with that? Well, anyway, now that my spinach is cooked down some, I can put my chicken in there. And y'all, this is all that there is to it. We're gonna cook this. You're not even cooking it really. I mean, you're just letting your spinach get wilted down, and what I'll do is I'll put a lid on it and let it sit there for about 5 minutes under the lid after I get it all good and stirred up here. And by then, your spinach will be cooked down. Your chicken will be all soaked up with the juice and stuff in there, the sauce. Look at that, y'all. That's a good looking skillet of chicken pasta right there with lemon and garlic and spinach, Parmesan cheese, cream. Okay, that's good enough. I'm going to just take it now and turn the fire off. Put the lid on it and just let it sit there for a minute, okay? And I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'm going to let it sit here and just do its thing and everything get married in there, right? Okay, we'll be back. All right, everybody. I put the lid back on it, and I put the lid on it and let it sit there for about 5 minutes and let everything settle in together and all that. And this is our finished product. You want to see it up close? Look at that. Doesn't that look good? And it's got the sauce is all in there and everything. I was going to take some up on a plate where y'all could kind of see, get you a little bit of spinach and a bite of the chicken meat in there. I'm just going to get me a couple little, well, I guess I'll go ahead and do that so you can see how good it looks just as a serving. Okay. There it is, guys. Look at that. I bet it's a hot. But we're going to taste of this thing. And remember, these are my favorite noodles in it, or pasta in it, but you can use whatever pasta you want. It's creamy. It has the Parmesan, and that hint of lemon is definitely in there, but it's very mild. It's just right. It's like a good aftertaste, right? And your spinach bites. Now remember, if you don't want the spinach in there, you don't have to put it in there. I just love it as another bite in there and a texture with it. And your bites of chicken meat. And like I say, you know, you can use breast if you want to. It all goes very good together, y'all. It's good stuff. Easy to make. Don't take that long, and really don't cost hardly nothing to make it either. But there it is. Y'all have to check this one out. Give it a try, and tell your friends about this dish and get them to try it. Or at the very least, cook it for them when they come over. And I bet you they'll want to cook it too, because they will want to eat it. It's good stuff, y'all. It's a lemon, garlic, and spinach chicken pasta. Good stuff. I'll see you next time in the kitchen with Tally Faye.